This is Lord Hika Soul Ra, aka Hika Black Butterfly, aka Soul Ra Ill Justice. You already know who it is, man. Man, listen. Greetings, family. Today we got a special YouTube only premiere, so you know if you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all subscribe so that you can catch more of these, because we're gonna have a few only YouTube premieres going on here. This one is really important today though, because so first let me just start off like this. I'm like the lord or the queen of the Mandela effect, and I'm researching the science of it, and I'm seeking to understand the phenomenon more. So this is one of my specialties and one of my studies that I educate myself upon. And so there's a few things that I'm trying to figure out how the energy works, because the more you can figure out how energy works, the more that you can have power and control over it. Now, it's not about power and control in the perspective where you're willing to step on other people's just to get ahead. It's not like that type of power. It's like awareness, because awareness is power, and the more aware you are, the more power you have, the more consciousness you can hold, the more light that you can form and shape into whatever you want, as per the mathematical world is concerned. So now what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the most recent. Now, I've been following the Mandela effect for 4 years now, ever since my divine intervention and alien encounter and so many different things that went on with the shadow contractors and all that in Atlanta, Georgia. So I've been following these events since then. They've become aware to me, and so I'm learning a lot about the timeline science and time and space manipulation and how to influence and the power, right? The power and authority. With that being said, excuse me, let me get some water, y'all. Wow. With that being said, family, the collective consciousness, belief systems, and our thoughts are very vital to the creation or to the formation of a lot of these false timelines, a lot of these artificial realities, a lot of the false memories, and a lot of the artificial timelines. These timelines can technology, right? Such as CERN, right? And this is my own perspective of my own research and what I've been doing, my own opinion. So this is not a guaranteed fact on paper or nothing like that. So I encourage you to use your discernment and do your own research. Any video that is, I'm not a doctor or anything like that, so any video or clip that is played is for educational purposes only, and everything is used out of the Fair Act, And so, with that being said, our intention is just to grow and expand. So our collective thought is how these timelines are formed. Now, this Mandela effect, I noticed something different than a lot of them, right? I noticed on this Mandela effect, it felt more real. So what happens is every time our collective thought form is manipulated or influenced by an event. So how they do is they create artificial events like think of a sci-fi movie, right? Sci-fi. They create like these. This is a space opera, and I've been saying that this is a space opera, a space operation for years now. It really is. This is a space opera, and so it's all about influencing, consciousness. It's all about harvesting as much as willpower. It's all about harvesting as much as unconscious consciousness as possible, because unconscious consciousness is power. It's just raw dark energy is power, right? And so energies, areas, freaking groups, collectives, you know what I'm saying? What do you call these people's agencies? So agencies, they basically try to, that's what I called it, a timeline war. Because it really is a timeline war. And it's crazy how we're gaining so much a leg up on the timeline war because we're being more aware of what's happening and what's going on. So they can use machines, and CERN is a machine that collides particles together in order to find out more about how the universe started, where we're going, where we came from, and things like that. So it takes you, the particles take us back in time, it takes us ahead in time, it takes us through time, okay? It accelerates us. It actually accelerates us because that's why they're called the particle accelerator, right? The particle accelerator. And so when the particle accelerator is used, this is what you call artificial because they're using technology to induce it, or they're using technology to influence it. Now what happens is these particle accelerator, they create events. So what happens is when it's turned on or when it's used and aimed, because now I've picked up that the agencies have learned how to go directly to a timeline now. And at first, all they knew how to do with their machines was go to the future, right? And this is based on remote viewing and based on my own experiences with I be going on. You know what I'm saying? What I be having going on. You know, I'm not saying that it's the truth. I'm not saying that it's the way. I'm saying that it's my truth right now, and this is what I know right now, okay? To my current level of understanding. So they use these machines to basically influence consciousness and influence energies to actually suggest emotional codes to us. So when these emotional codes are suggested to us, it basically offers a timeline, offers us to feel a certain way. When we feel a certain way, enough of us feel a certain way about a certain event, then a certain timeline can manifest. Okay, so we're actually really gaining a lot more power on our timelines now. Every time these artificial timelines happen, there are side effects. So this usually be like events, big huge events that can occur and things like that. Now at first they could only really peer, or they could only really use the technology to go into the future, like the higher dimensions and things like that, and find out information through shapes, through freaking particles and things like that. Right? Bose-Einstein condensate by like capturing it. And so now, like, I want to say about, I think I did a lecture like 2 years ago where they actually found out how to go directly to a specific timeline in the past. Now this is impossible. This was impossible. So I did some lectures, and I got over 600 to 700 videos on this channel, but a lot of them are private because a lot of that stuff I had to move different. I can't just be giving a lot of that information out willy-nilly like that. It's just, that ain't how it works. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that is private. But you know, I did a lecture where I was saying like, okay, they found out how to go directly to the past. Now this was like October the 10th, 2021 or something like that. And I was like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I did a lecture. I was like, yeah, y'all, it's impossible. Like, how did they do this, right? Like, we actually formed a new timeline alongside of that timeline. See, what happens is when they use these accelerators, not only does it accelerate our process and our existence, it also, it's like side effects, right? It's like side effects, but it also creates what you call forks in a road, right? So forks in a road, literally, you think of a fork and you got one going over there, maybe two going up, and maybe one going there. So now one timeline, the bottom of the fork, right? The bottom of the fork has like four timelines that branch off. So if one fork can branch off into four timelines, right? Fork, four timelines. And so basically they create what you call a fork in the road. So this is where one timeline that was closer to like an original timeline can split itself off and separate into four directions, right? North, south, east, west, or however you will want to see that energy. And so usually these four directions, out of them four directions, one of them is still the main organic and the main highest, timeline. And the other three timelines are usually branched off 7 years off of the original timeline. So that would be altogether, if you make that choice, that would be lessons and decisions that you will learn that's gonna take 7 years more than it would if you would have just stayed on your original timeline. Now, there's always shortcuts based on your awareness and the love that you carry for yourself, because the energy of love transcends time and space. So this is the reason how the other day, when I told you all that me and my boo was on different timelines, right? Because we could tell, because we knew the experience, we both was aware of it. But they still couldn't separate our energy, because it's true love there. Okay, so true love can't be separated by none of these artificial timelines, by no magic, by hate, or none of that, because it's too powerful. Okay, and they don't understand it. The reason why they don't understand it is because they don't feel it. They can't feel it. So the other day, last night, matter of fact, she says to me, guess what, I made it, excited. And I'm like, what? And she said, we on the same timeline now. And I jumped. And so we looked around and got our confirmations, and we was like, damn, I was like, you made it. You know what I'm saying? I was happy too, like, yeah, you made it. We out here. And so that was extra confirmation to what I had seen about this energy right here. Right now, I'm explaining this to you because it's important that you know the when, the where, the how, everything. You got to really know the depths of what's going on here. Like, I wouldn't just be talking about stuff just to be talking about it, okay? This is ultimately important because it's smart that we understand how these timeline shifts and timeline jumps can affect us. So recently, now remember, 7 years off of your original timeline. You feel what I'm saying? Now, you always going to get to where you got to go, and you can do power moves, right? You can do power moves. Let's say that you made a decision to go left in the fork in the road, to go far left. You go far left, that's an artificial timeline and an artificial reality where there are false memories there. These false memories could look like somebody been alive when they died on the other timeline, or this could look like somebody been dead and they're alive on another timeline, right? This is what a false memory can look like. Now, let's say you choose this path and you're like me, so you become aware, like, hold on. This person, I remember I was on my organic timeline, my original timeline, and this person was still alive. So now they saying they dead. Like, it's been times where I got proof. I got books. I got my journals. I always write this stuff. I got videos and lectures that I've done. And now you go back and you see some of them and you like, hold on. The Pope died December 25, 2021. But then the same Pope had changed some prayer in the book, in a Catholic book, in the Bible or whatever, 2 years later. So hold on now. What's going on now? What's going on? They said that the Queen had the people lied on the internet and say she died. First they put out the information she died, but then they said, oh, people lied, she ain't really died. Man, we changed timelines. This is what happened. So we trying to figure out, how powerful do you got to be in order to stay alive? Like how I be doing. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a science, John. We really gotta really gotta study it. We gotta study it so we can have a leg up on this game of life we're playing. It's really the truth. And it's not like it's competition. It's just like you always want to stay a leg up, because this saves you time, money, and energy. This is you harvesting your energy for yourself. Man, you got the right. You got the right to harvest your own energy. And one thing I've been telling y'all is your memories is gold. Your memories are gold. You are gold. Never forget that. John 3:16. Never forget that. So, now let's say you chose a timeline to the left. Oh, I remember what I was talking about too that day. About the Licharians. These are a species. These are a species that not a lot of people know about. They're vampiric energies and whatnot. And so a lot of these energies, they're like their whole existence, a lot of their existence is here. They manifested here through timeline shifting and all of that. and so they're not in human form. They like attach on the humans, but we'll talk about that another day. Let's stay on topic here. So let's say you pick that far left road, you take that road, so you realize, like, hold on, I think I took the wrong road, because all of a sudden you see a karmic timeline manifest. Now listen, every person, place, and thing, but especially person, every person that you come in contact with in the life, in the illusion, in the realities, are attached to a particular timeline. Now, if this person is somebody that is a karmic, which is a familiar, this is a timeline and the energy and the aspect that you've already, a path that you've already taken before, and you know the results of that path that's not in well for you. It's like a path that water and oil don't mix. So you know not to go that route, because you already know water and oil don't mix, right? But you already chose that path. You already chose that path, and as you already chose that path, now you gotta like find a way back to your original timeline. Based on time traveling, when you shift from this timeline to that timeline, you come back to that timeline again. You can't get back to your original timeline unless you do what we call a power move. Hold on. My bad. I just picked something up. So unless you do what we call a power move. So let's say you notice, like, damn, I'm on this timeline. This can manifest as people you don't talk to no more. People that you cut off. They popping up now. Okay, these is past life timelines that I already know. I cleared out. I declared out. I finished these contracts. I cleared these energies out my energetic field. So I already got enough willpower to be like, no. You know what I'm saying? I already got enough willpower to be like, no, we done did that over and over again. We know where this goes. So, you know, in order to stay up a leg up in the game, you reject. You say no to these timelines, and what you do is you do what you call a power move. So what is a power move, and how can you use this power move to advance yourself further in life and in the matrix? Fasting. Fasting to me has been the most powerful way to jump timelines. Why? Because it's a reset and it's a reboot. Fasting is like your computer. You take your computer and you actually reboot the system. You turn the computer off, you let it rest for a little bit, and then you turn the computer back on, and it's reset and reboot. That's what fasting does. It reboots your calibration. It recalibrates you to the timeline you need to be, especially if you fast intentionally. So if you ever catch yourself back in the past or back in a timeline that don't really yield your highest results, all you got to do is fast, which is a power move, and get you back to another one. Now, I've noticed that the most extreme fast, like, really work, like, effective. They really bring results. Sometimes you could do smaller fasts, 3 days, whatever. Those work too. I've done plenty of 3-day, 4-day, 5-day, no food, no water fast to power, as a power move. The power line jumped me back to original timeline. All right, and when you get to the original timeline, because when you get there, them past life timelines and them artificial realities will dissipate. You won't see them around. You'll start seeing the energies that's for you manifest. Okay, so now here's the thing about this most recent Mandela effect. This most recent Mandela effect and what it means for you, how you can use this energy to advance yourself further, how you can basically win. You know what I'm saying? Stay ahead of. I always call it a leg up. How you can stay a leg up in the game of life. And hold on, sorry. I'm trying to make sure I'm telling y'all a lot of stuff that needs to really be talked about, because like it's important. So now here's the crazy thing. The most recent Mandela effect. This actually is not a artificial timeline. So this means that this is an organic timeline that we've manifested. Now, This means enough of our collective consciousness are aware and have chosen their higher timeline. This means enough of us have actually chosen, made a decision and chose our highest realities. We've chose to better ourselves every day. We've chose to work on ourselves in every which way we can every single day. We've chose to accomplish the goal of being better than we was yesterday. Right? A lot of us have grasped and said yes to this concept. And so with that being said, we organically, collectively, right, we jumped right in time. Now, we got the 8-8 portals coming up. Now, let me tell you about these portals. So every portal, now, there's a natural calendar, right? I see this as a natural calendar. So there are natural calendars, and our natural calendar, it goes a certain way, right? I'm going to explain what a natural calendar to you guys is one day. Matter of fact, if you want to hear about the natural calendar, comment down below, right? And we could really, I can do a video on that, right? Tapping into that to just show you, how it's a technology, right? So also, $ Divine Mora, right? $ DIVINE MOIRA, $ Divine Mora, right? As per the law of freaking give and receive, as per the law of balance. These lectures, this energy, this is work, and it's not free. It's not free. The wisdom ain't free. The access to the wisdom ain't free. The time ain't free. You feel what I'm saying? I'm offering shortcuts or loopholes to ways out that a lot of people ain't just giving out freely. Now, give out freely is not give out for free. There are two different things. Give out freely means when you're in alignment with the energy and you're guided, divinely guided to share, you share without putting restrictions of money and things like that on there. But you also let people know, like, yeah, the support is important, okay? For balance. Balance purposes is everything, okay? And that's also about karma too. Like, if you know you're trying to clear your karma, what you do is you do acts of kindness. You do good things in order to balance out that energy. Okay? So, now that that's been said, so this timeline right here, this timeline you're looking at right here is a natural Mandela effect. Now, the natural Mandela effect, like, how? You know what I'm saying? So we're about to really just tap into what all of this even mean. And this is just a freestyle lecture. And I'm going to just cover as much as I can within an hour time frame. So we got about 45 minutes to go. And I feel like I've explained timelines. I've explained the time travel. And I've explained like most of the aspects that we need in order for us to really, gain access to the perspectives that we need. So what does this Mandela effect mean for you? First, let's just cover this. So on here, this is the thumbnail. And so it says most recent Mandela effect, right? What does this mean for you? Now on here, you see Michael Phelps. Now who is Michael Phelps? Michael Phelps is officially the greatest. He has more medals than anybody in the, this guy is amazing, right? He's the best. He's the GOAT, right? The GOAT, GOAT, the GOAT. He the GOAT energy. Now, some time ago, I remember when I was a child, or I was younger. I remember when I was younger, everybody was talking about it over the school. Like, everybody was saying how Michael Phelps died in an accident. And I never forgot this. This was important because I was a fan of him, right? I was a fan of Michael Phelps. So when Michael Phelps remanifested in the Matrix the other day on this new timeline, at the Olympics with Snoop Dogg, I was like, oh. Now, him with Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg is... Let's see if we can pull up some of this. Let's see if we can pull up some of this. I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. I don't know who's... I don't be trying to be on... let me just pull it up through here. Alright. This is crazy. So what does this Mandela effect mean to you, and how can it affect you? Let me just show you what it is first. So, Snoop Dogg Olympics, right? That's just freaking crazy. Snoop Dogg, Michael Phelps. Look at this, guys. Just really, really fast. Really, really fast. And this is for educational purposes only. We're going to use this one.
I chose Wix for my business because of its massive scope for functionality and freedom of creation.
Hold on. I don't want to be having none of that going on with none of that. Okay.
Sleeves, getting in on the action, yeah. That hip-hop icon did it. He jumped in the pool with the legend Michael Phelps to show off his moves in the water. Let's see what Snoop's got.
Synchronized swimming. Ready?
You hear that? Hold on. Did you hear that? He said synchronized. Listen to what this man just said. He said synchronized swimming. So he's telling you right there that we're dealing with the organic, original, sacred timelines. We're back. We're back. Now remember, like, we shifted in 2021. We shifted to an artificial reality, and it branched off a fork in the road. It created a fork in the road. Some of us went all places, some of us went here and here with different directions, and I got all of this in my book, right? I got all of this and I have it down. And so pop start, look right here, it says pop start. So remember I told you, collectively, enough of us actually even been fasting with good intentions. Niggas in Paris, right? Kanye West. Niggas in Paris. Come on now. Let's tap into this. Watch Snoop Dogg swim with Michael Phelps. Now watch Snoop Dogg swim with Michael Phelps. Now watch this. Hold up. I got something else to show you really quick before we go. Watch Snoop Dogg swim with Michael Phelps. Watch how I be. Watch this. Watch this. Let's go to... It's a song I made. I did it fast. I swear to God. Listen. This was 2023. October 2023. I did a 3-day no food, no water fast. And I actually documented it on my YouTube channel. And TikTok. Now, the results of that fast, I woke up and I created a song. So here, this song was a song based on me drinking my Astral tea. It was supposed to be like an Astral Travel Dream Tea commercial, right? But it was based on a dream and experience that I had the night before when I was on my no food, no water, nothing, my dry fast, my complete dry fast, no shower, no nothing like that. And I did it intentionally to jump a timeline. So, this is crazy. Now, I'm going to play just a little bit of the song because... It's like I don't want it to be... it was a beat that I used on somebody else's beat. Matter of fact, I don't even think it's available. It might be private, like, because it's a copyright, right? So, okay, I can't show that. But I said, specifically, in the song, I said it was like a song of me and meeting, like it was a party in heaven. So heaven, had that dream last night. So it was a song, right? And it was a song a party in soul heaven, where it was a lot of people in heaven. We was partying. Now, one of the scenes that I experienced a scene where I was swimming with Michael Phelps, and I wrote this in the song. The reason why I won't play the song is because the song is copywritten based on it being a beat of somebody else's beat, because it was just me freestyling. Like, I wasn't trying to make money off of it, but you know how it was copied, so I can't play it. But I said something, and I'm swimming with Michael Phelps, and I was swimming with Michael Phelps. Now, the fact that I did that fast to purposely change the timeline, and the fact that swim with Michael Phelps and you see Snoop Dogg on here, to me, that's gang, right? That's the hood. Look at his necklace. Look at his necklace. Things are about to turn around for you and your life, right? If you was on the artificial timeline, this AA portal grants you the freaking opportunity to jump back on your real timeline. Okay, it's something I seen yesterday about a train and a car and something like that. But it's time. The time is now to jump on your train and your new car, wherever you gotta go, however you need to be there today. Pop start today. So start your fasting so that you can usher this energy in even more. Start your fasting, right? 9/11. We all know 9/11 is that 411. This is that information, right? This is that information. 8/2. Now look at the number. August is 8th month, and then you have 2. August the 2nd, 8/2. This is how many medals. Let's look at how many medals Michael Phelps have, right? Just extra confirmation. Let's look at how many medals do Michael Phelps have. Okay. Watch this, y'all. Watch this. 28. 28. Are you kidding me? 8/2. August the 2nd. August the 2nd. Okay, so that's confirmation, y'all. Olympic. So we're dealing with organic timelines right here, y'all. And we're dealing with what you call a natural freaking phenomenon, a natural Mandela effect. And I encourage you to take full opportunity, because this is a timeline. This is your highest timeline. Enough of us have manifested our highest timeline in the actual physical, in the observable, in the life, in the illusion. Okay, so let's go on with this video right here.
Set, go. Mike, you make this look too easy. Oh, God.
Bro, Snoop Dogg is really swimming with the late, the early Michael Phelps. So listen, guys, what happens is, back in, let's now remember, yesterday I was like, hold on, Michael Phelps died in the accident, but let's go research his accident. Guess what, y'all? People got injured, but everybody got injured but him. Look. Right? Look. His accident. Okay? Michael Phelps uninjured after a 2-car accident. Now, some people say it was a 2-car accident. Some people say it was a 3-car accident. Okay? So we don't know if it was a 2-car accident or if it was a 3-car accident, but we know that I dreamed about a train in a car. 2 + 3 is 5. 5. That's change, master change. I'm talking about great changing, right? Master energies, master numbers. Phelps leaves car crash uninjured. Okay, now, I remember when this happened, he passed away. We was crying. I mean, we was in school sad because we was supposed to go to see him in like this field trip at this swim festival. Like, I lied to you, that it was a huge event in my life. It was a huge event, and so that's why I remember. He escapes unhurt. Olympic champion Michael Phelps escapes unhurt. Okay, so why am I swimming with Michael Phelps? And I knew, right? I knew that he had died, and they brought him back and saying 2-vehicle. Michael Phelps unhurt in 2-vehicle Baltimore crash, which is Maryland. Baltimore, Maryland, right? And that's Maryland is the state that Maryland and DC is where I'm born and raised. So I showed y'all that right there to show you that this right here, this timeline is the original timeline. Right? This is the original timeline because it's bringing you back home. It's bringing you back home. Now, how is it bringing you back home to the original aspects? Because you're a champion and you always win. You feel what I'm saying? So Michael Phelps never died. He went on to be one of the greats, right? John 3:16. He went on to be one of the greatest ever. And so what does this recent time mean? What does this recent Mandela effect mean for you? It means that you went on to be the greatest that you've ever been. This is your timeline. Your time is now. Listen, if you've been guided to create any projects, create them projects. If you've been guided to start these businesses, if you've been guided to go to school, to study, to learn new things, man, do what you need to do. If you've been guided to trade, to learn a trade, then do what you have to do. If you've been guided to start your art company, if you've been guided to create a mixtape, if you've been guided to be a music artist, listen, I'm telling you right now, y'all, we've never had a time greater than the time now. Greater than the time now. The crash was on a Thursday night. So obviously, based on Jupiter, Michael Phelps was the most luckiest person in the world on this timeline. Right? Your crash happened on a Thursday. So he got lucky. And luck was on his side. So Jupiter expanded his energy and blessed him. And now this guy is one of the greatest all-time Olympian of all time, is the most decorated Olympian of all time in any sport, capturing an unreal 28 medals over his career. What does this mean for you? Whatever your profession is, whatever you choose to be great at, now is your time. Let me explain to you about the natural calendar. This ain't based on no Gregorian. This ain't based on no astrology. This is based on my own findings, okay? And so there's a natural calendar I've created to help me to stay in alignment with my organic reality so I don't slip off in none of these false memories and none of these fake timelines. And it's the fact that the calendar, the way that they given us the calendar, it helps from that perspective. But I found the new way, right? And so these are portals, right? These portals are not just portals, but what kind of portals? These portals are portals and stargates to access different planetary existences through different chakras that gives you different freaking experiences and realities and trualities. So they're accessing the subconscious mind because the subconscious mind speaks in numbers, right? Repetitive movement, numbers, symbols, and colors. August the 2nd, he got 28. Look. Come on. Let me show you real quick. August. No, my drawing is, August. There's the number 8, y'all. We know the number 8 is dealing with loops. It's dealing with a wormhole, y'all. Look at this. It's like the space collapsed on itself. Think of an 8, 2, 8, but then fold it, and then you got that. A wormhole. These are wormholes. These portals are portals, but they're also wormholes and shortcuts for us to get back to our original timelines. Or, as Snoop Dogg said, this is synchronized swimming. We in the ocean. We in the ocean of the subconscious mind. We have now reached our sacred. We have access right now to our sacred timelines, which is, I call them organic timelines. I like how Q called them sacred because on here Snoop used the word sacred, and this, it matched perfect. So, come on now, look. August the 2nd. Look at this. What do you see? Mirror energy. Mirror energy. Reflection. Water. You feel what I'm saying? Water. So, parallel realities. So now we are experiencing more parallel realities than we've ever experienced. And then you're talking about 1010? Okay, hold up. I'm on to some shit. Hold on, y'all. Let me just write something. Hold on. I picked something up. I can't even tell y'all. Hold up. Let me just write this down. I just got it crucial. Whew, Lord. Infinite. Greatest of all time. We've accessed our goat energy, y'all. We've accessed our goat energy. Collectively, we've accessed our goat energy, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, only the ones Only the true ones will know how freaking amazing this is. 23 gold. Gold. What I say when I first came on, gold. Your memories. 23. Look at this. Look at this. This is the chromosomes. Listen, y'all. Look. 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 This 23 gold. This is the chromosomes. So I told y'all we've been accessing the soul, the new solar plexus, the upgraded solar plexus, the 23. Our DNA has shifted together collectively to a way that we was able to alchemize our genes, a lot of our DNAs. Now this is crazy, alchemy. Yeah, gold, silver, bronze. That's what I'm saying. Different states of matter. Now listen, y'all. All time. In any sport, we've accessed goat energy. Literally. Mandela. Mandela. Let me click this real quick. We gonna be out of here in a little bit. I just wanted to, I had to give y'all this energy. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Michael Phelps sports all 23 gold medals for SI cover. He wears his stuff for Sports Illustrated. Look at this. This was my favorite swimmer, y'all. They brought him back to life. This is fucking crazy. Look, and at the bottom of the scene, alert day for extreme heat and humidity through Friday. Red alert. So, nature. That look like that red cube technology. That's nature. The nature. Boy, nature is so powerful. Like, I just love nature. I really do. So, let's go back to this video. Because I just got in there. Because this, I read energy. Like, I'm the best at reading energy, no lie. And what I'm saying is that we got this second chance energy. Listen. Let me explain a little bit more. 28, this is balance. This is harmony. So a lot of us have collectively reached harmony within ourselves, within our masculine and our feminine energies. Balance. 8, this is time. We've took the time. We've took the freaking patience, the dedication, the persistence. We put in that work. 8 is the number of that work. We put in that work. Collectively, and now we've not only accessed and activated and manifested our most highest timeline of GOAT energy, the GOAT energy. This mean in your career, man. This mean this is work. Anything that you're working on, all your projects. 23 gold. Okay, so this is freaking great energy. 28, 82, mirror energy, parallel realities, and it manifested as my life, as my boo said, yeah, I made it to that timeline. So this means that we're on the original timeline. When he passed away in that accident, when it happened that many years ago, him passing away was a false reality. So that's what I was saying, how we creating false memories, right? False memories. Him passing away was a false reality. And I knew, because it was something that just didn't feel right about him passing away. It's something that just didn't feel right. As a youngin', I understood. Let's go back. Snoop Dogg, and I said, yeah, I said something in the song, something swimming with Michael Phelps. I wish I had my book where I write my rhymes, and it's around here somewhere. I think it might be there, because I really want to tell y'all the line I said specifically. But stay tuned. We'll get it.
As you see, I'm in gold medal condition.
As you see, I am in gold medal condition. Here you have a melanated man who's saying, I am in gold medal position. Super shift. This man is how old is Snoop Dogg? Come on now. This man swimming with Michael Phelps. Are you fucking kidding me? How old? This means, bro, 52. He 52. That's 7. What I tell y'all, That's 7. That stands for collective consciousness energy. Spirituality. That's that collective energy right there. He representing the collective. Snoop Dogg representing the collective on here. You feel me? His chain is backwards. His glasses is upside down. Hey, look at Michael Phelps over here. Still alive. And you see where it say pop star? It's a star and it's gold in the background. We on our original. Gold is the original light frequency. Okay?
And he's still in gold medal position.
Don't play with it.
As we speak. Shout out to the Phelps family.
And he's still in gold medal position. As we speak. That mean now. We in the now. In the gold. Goat. You feel me? Gold is goat.
And to the team that's going to give you some oxygen right now.
Love it.
That's crazy, y'all. So that's what I mean, y'all. Like, that's truly what I mean about this Mandela energy. And so now let's really, really break this down. This gold energy and what it can mean for you. So these portals are wormholes, right? They're wormholes. Now, what is a wormhole? Let's just so we can get a better perspective, right? 52 years. So what happens is this most recent Mandela effect saved us 52 years. I mean, no. Remember I told you earlier. I just got the download. Remember I said earlier. I said each timeline when you hit the fork in the road. I said each artificial timeline takes us 7 years away from our original timeline. This man Snoop is swimming with Michael Phelps, the original, the GOAT. In gold condition. Gold is the OG original. 52, 7 years. We're back to our sacredness. Like, we're closer to our home. We're closer to home. But that 52 is 7 years. This is confirmation, y'all. Like, this is how you read energy. Okay? And so I will continue to show you guys how to read energy so that you can stay in freaking alignment with your most highest and your most truest realities and self. Okay? Now, there was something I was about to look up. Let me see. We're talking about but I totally forgot. Oh my God, y'all. Who is Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg is an original OG. I got a book right here, and it's my timeline Mandela Effect book. And you can call them organic timelines. I call them OG timelines. OG timelines come with OG angel numbers. And these angel numbers are directions. We're traveling through light here. So we've collectively accessed our OG timelines together. This is bigger than my imagination could ever form. This is freedom. This is butterfly energy. This is wings. You feel what I'm saying? And it was something that I wanted to share. But I caught that freaking, what's the name? And so now the days, the portals, the worm, what is a wormhole? It came back. Okay, so we know they're proving right here that the 7 years that confirmed me. Snoop Dogg is an OG. Okay, we're on our OG timelines right now. So now is the time. Master your craft. Choose something. Master it. You feel what I'm saying? What is a wormhole? Me and Q was just talking about that yesterday. He was talking about the 8 and how the middle of it is the center. balance, harmony, defy. You feel what I'm saying? So what is a wormhole? Let's look this up really, really fast. The consciousness doesn't create, per se, shortcuts, right? There's no shortcut to your healing, but there are wormholes that you can take. So a wormhole is a hypothetical structure that acts like a tunnel, connecting two distant points in space-time. Now here, with the physical body, we're mastering time-space. Our fourth dimensional and higher selves, we are masters of space-time. They are different perspectives, connecting two distant points in time and space. Now, distance we know is an illusion because distance don't exist, okay? So, it says wormholes are based on solution because if distance to exist, then separation would be real. And separation is real, but it ain't true. It ain't the absolute truth. It's an illusion. It's a real illusion, but not an absolute truth. Wormholes are based on solutions to Einstein's field equations for gravity. And yes, I work with Albert Einstein all the time, right? One of my past lives. So wormholes are based on solutions to Einstein's field equations for gravity. Gravity? Oh Lord, are we tapping into that thing? Gravity? Gravity. What is gravity? What is gravity? Gravity is gold. Gravity is love. Gravity is higher dimensional time traveling technologies. The lower dimensions, they don't have that. You got to be a high dimensional entity in order to understand the concept of gravity, right? And I got that from Q, actually. I knew that gravity felt like a hug, but he helped me to conceptualize it as love. And that's crazy because a love and a hug, a loved hug, right? And we're first theoretically developed by Einstein and Rosen in 1935. Okay? So the concept of wormholes were introduced by Einstein. Einstein, check this out, y'all. Einstein. You see? Einstein. What is the fifth state of matter called? Let's just see. This is the OG energy. This is the OG energy. This is the OG energy. Bose-Einstein condensate. This is the OG energy. Are considered the fifth state of matter. In 1995, hold up, what year was we in? 1935. In 1995, researchers discovered that Bose-Einstein condensate are created when particles called bosons are cooled to near absolute zero. So this is heaven energy, and this is that cold energy. This is that blue energy. This is that blue energy, okay? Which is why Snoop Dogg had on blue swimming goggles with a blue rim, You feel what I'm saying? Cold, ice, baby. Boom, 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 boom. Ice, baby. You feel me? Ice, baby energy. At these temperatures, the particles don't have enough energy to move into positions that will interfere with their quantum characteristics. As a result, the particles share the same quantum identity and act as a single superparticle cloud. Damn! Did Snoop Dogg not say, I'm in that gold medal position? And he's in that gold medal position simultaneously? He said right now, still. Come on, y'all. Super particle. I call this a super shift. Super particle, we sifting through some super shifts. I got super shifts. Yeah, I'm with my super writ. Hey, this was my super bit. Hey, they got me putting the freestyle around this, but I'm trying to tell you. Whew, let me breathe, bro. Let me just breathe, because this is a lot. I can't even really understand. 1995, researchers made a groundbreaking discovery that there is a fifth state of matter. Yeah, I've been teaching about the fifth state of matter, y'all. I really have, and I got a higher understanding of it. True. Through. You feel me? All right, let me get up out of here, because, like, you know what I'm saying? This was crazy. Ultra. This was crazy, Ultra. Okay? This was crazy, Ultra. So wormholes, y'all. Let's look at this picture of a wormhole, please. Can I see this picture, please? Come on. Our universe. Let me see. I gotta save it or something. Maybe I gotta save it. If they let me save it, they ain't gonna let me save it. Okay, don't worry about it. Look, y'all. Is there a way I can zoom into this thing? Oh, I know what I could do. Screenshot that joint. Boom. Capture. Alright, let's check this out real quick. So, you see this? Our universe. Right? Here's our universe. Right here. They're saying that our universe is here. That dot. They're saying that here's another universe, right? This is on the other side. This is a parallel. This is that 28 energy. Look. Let me show you. Michael Phelps got 28. Medals, and this is on 8 the second. Now, I just told y'all about mirror realities, mirror universes, and freaking the 8. The number 8 is the center, the throat of the wormhole. You know what? The throat chakra at 936, right? The throat chakra. And then also look, y'all, here's this blue energy, right? This is the blue energy, which that's the OG timeline. That's where we're at. Look at it. This is the blue, which is the higher light. And this is the red energy, which is the lesser light, right? The blue and the red, which, you know, I love that my mans be conceptualizing that stuff, y'all. Oh, what the hell? Is my shit not recording anymore? Like, I don't get it. I don't see myself. Hold up, y'all. What the heck? That's weird. Okay. Alright. So, listen, y'all. I wanted to really get into this, but I guess we ain't gonna get into it no more than we did. I can't even find my camera. Like, where the freak is my camera at? Yeah, that's weird. Okay, so we can't really see, y'all. Like, I wanted to really tap into that, but I guess when I screenshot it or whatever, it kind of took it away. But both Einstein, this is the original energy. And I wanted to break this center point down. Let's just see. I don't know if I can get it. I'm going to still try. I'm going to just go ahead and still try to see if I can get this picture up. Maybe it still has me on camera. Maybe it doesn't, but I don't see it on here. Anyways, the throat. Remember, y'all, the throat chakra is the most active chakra or plane of existence. Right, because each chakra is a planet or a plane of existence and connected to different aspects of the subconscious mind. And then you have a rocket that's went through a wormhole and now it came out in another universe. Okay, so it started up here in our universe, and then it came down, and then it ended into another universe that is a parallel reality of the same thread with different perspectives. So one is at the higher part of the 8. So this is the 8, right? This is the 8 right here. This is the 8. Boom. This is the center of the 8. The throat of the wormhole is the center of the 8, which is the neutral, the balance point. Okay, so we on our OG realities, y'all. And so find how you can be your GOAT, like, of your life, of your timeline, of your bloodline, of your reality. How does this affect you or influence you now? It's because we are the power. So if we know our position and where we at in our present position and our realities and whatnot, then we can have a leg up on this game we call life here. Okay? On this game we call life. With that being said, find a way where you can access your go, be in your go energy. Right now, you are the greatest of all time. If nobody ever told you, you are the greatest of all time. Now it's freedom. You feel me? Now it's freedom. You dig? Breathe. Breathe this freedom. Because we wouldn't be here without you. This was a collective effort, according to Snoop Dogg, man, 52 years old. This video was crazy. You know, only the real, only the true. No. With that being said, I love y'all. You know, I'm going to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Peace.